Wagwan traders, yeah, the traders here again. So I decided to make another extra video yesterday, and I got quite a bit of viewership. So um, in the interest of those persons that had given me the thumbs up, I said let me just do another video just to continue the discussion in terms of where I think NEO will go. So remember I was saying yesterday that we had been following a downward trend. If you look at my screen here, a downward trend for the past 2 years, and it finally broke out of that downward trend at around 11.30, $12 thereabout. So didn't see a strong push through, although the stock went up around 10%. So what we are looking at for the next round in terms of for NEO to start making an upward movement is for it to break a couple level of resistance. So let me zoom in a bit here, make my screen a bit bigger, and I'm going to zoom in. So this is the weekly chart. So I'm going to zoom in onto the 4-hour chart. So if you take a look here, I've drawn the support and resistance line already for you. So for the resistance that we are looking at, we are at $12, which was a previous resistance, and this was I think this was sometime back a couple months ago. If I zoom back out, then I can see when that was. Yep. So this was resistance was in December, the end of December. So we are now back at that resistance. So as you can see, it tested the resistance twice. This level here again, and then we are now back at this resistance. So what we want to see NEO to do is actually to push above the $12, hold above the 12, and start pushing upwards. So as you can see, there's a little pullback in the pre-market. The signs are still looking good because the moving average line has crossed. The fast moving average has crossed over the slow moving average, and once we see, and that's the yellow line or the gold line, once we see it hold above this, the yellow stays above the blue, then we are in a good spot in terms of being bullish. So you may see a pullback onto the yellow line, and then a pushback up to the resistance, and we're looking for a pop through that level. If you look at the RSI, it shows that it's in a overbought territory, but it has been, NEO has been down so much. Any little movement right now upward, it's gonna show as a overbought, because if you zoom out, as you can see, we're still in an oversold territory on the weekly chart. Okay, so this is where the main strength will be. If we take a look and see what's going on with the options, usually I use the options as an indicator. So the option volume for NEO, we have 192,000 call volume compared to 74,000 put volume. So this is about roughly around maybe 2.5, 3 times the call volume compared to the put volume. So that's a good sign. In terms of the open interest on NEO, well, it's basically around 13,000 is the highest for this weekend, and it drops off afterwards. So I think in terms of the open interest right now, maybe persons are just watching to see what will happen, but at least the call volume is coming in. So if we take a look at what's going on Yahoo Finance, so the stock pushed up almost 9% yesterday. Pre-market down about 1%. Volume is coming in because we got 63,000 compared to 57,000 average volume. In terms of the comps, NEO did well just as the other stocks like Xpeng, Lucid, Li Auto, Rivian even started making a little move also, and Tesla. So the overall sector showed some positive movement. In terms of the trends, this is what analysts are saying. Right now, there's none that is saying that you need to sell NEO. I guess this is one strong buy, maybe around two buy, and then you have five hold. But overall, I think NEO is making a positive turn in terms of looking to go back up. So for now, we're just keeping our eyes peeled on that critical level of that $12. Once it gets above the 12, then it should start running up. Alright, so as I said, this is just an extra video for those guys that showed the interest yesterday in terms of giving me the thumbs up. So if you want me to continue doing a separate video on NEO, just drop it in the comments and I will do that. I usually do videos on Mullen, but if you want me to do a separate one on NEO, I can also do that. So as usual, don't forget to subscribe and remember, just give me that thumbs up. Thanks. Take care, guys.